All right, we got ourselves a 98 Dodge Ram 3500. What I wanted to make the video of was the smog pump bearing on this truck went bad. So I haven't ran into normal 1500s, don't have smog pumps on them unless it's California emissions. So I wanted to show how to delete the smog pump and put a normal tensioner and assembly off of another Dodge truck, either another 5.9 gas motor, not Cummins, it says a 5.9 gas motor in it. So I want to show y'all how to do that. All right, so I've already put the tensioner assembly on it. What I did was I went to the salvage yard and pulled a tensioner assembly and bracket off of another 5.9 gas motor. You also have to pull the coil bracket because you're going to need it because the coil mounts in a different place than the smog pump did on this motor. So I already have the smog pump off and all of it changed over. This was kind of a get it done kind of quick thing. So I'm about to show y'all the smog pump and the assembly over here, because at first I was hoping I could actually use the stock tensioner assembly off the smog pump, but it bolts to the smog pump bracket, and actually the tensioner, when the smog pump's on here, is actually moved way too far over here. So you just change your belt to a standard 5.9 gas motor with AC and no smog pump belt. So you just grab a belt and then go to your scrap yard and salvage yard and pull a standard tensioner assembly and bracket along with a coil bracket, because like I said, the coil mounts to a different bracket on the small pump assembly, and I'm gonna show y'all that real quick. All right, so here's the smog pump bracket assembly and tensioner assembly. Like I said, obviously I've already got it off. Just wanted to show y'all, you got your two hoses to go to it. One right there, and then there's another one. Another hose. I got it on wrong, but anyway, right there on the bracket. But the point is so you've got 3 bolts to go to the bracket, to the head, that one, and then that one right there. So basically, you just take the pulley off the small pump once you get the belt off, and then unbolt the 2 bolts to go through the small pump to the bracket. There's one up here and then one down here, and then get your tensioner assembly off so you can get to the other bolt for the small pump bracket, and then it's three bolts that hold that to the head. Get that off and then bolt your tensioner assembly on. Like I said, the coil pack's actually mounted to a bracket right here, and so you got to undo your factory coil pack from this bracket and then mount it to your other one that you pulled off the other motor. Like I said, you'll have 2 hoses from your small pump left over. Here's one right here. We used this a copper cap for capping copper pipe. You can use anything else, whatever, that'll fit in the hose, and just hose clamp it. This is the hose that actually comes from the catalytic converter. It goes down there to the exhaust. So there's a couple different ways you can do it. You can do it this way, or you can also, this pipe right here, you can squeeze it together and then cut it and basically weld it on top to seal it if you want to do it that way. There's several different ways to do it, but I just ended up capping it right here just because that was something I had available, just to go ahead and cap it, just to get it going. Like I said, this was kind of a just, get it going, because the bearing was shot in the smog pump. So like I said, it is something where if you were on, side of the road, need to get it going quick, didn't want to get a tow. If you're in town or something where, it's literally, just 5 bolts, and, you can get it done fairly quick. So just want to let y'all know that. The only other thing that you're going to have to cap, which I haven't capped yet, which is just the vent tube that comes from the, air filter assembly down to this, went to the small pump too. But like I said, we got to cap it too. I'll probably just end up finding a cap and just capping it there, so there's not an extra hose that's not needed. So like I said, just wanted to make this video to show y'all, because I couldn't find anything that showed, is it possible, would it bolt? I thought it would. Like I said, I've worked on a lot of 5.9, 5.2 motors, Dodge motors, gas motors, obviously, where I haven't seen a small pump. I just haven't worked on one that had a small pump. So I didn't know if, you could just, which is what I originally was hoping for, just take the pulley off small pump, still use that tensioner assembly, but obviously that doesn't work because the tensioner's got to be further over here than it would be if it was still bolted to the bracket on the small pump assembly. So anyway, like I said, just wanted to put something out there to show everybody. They may run into this issue that, it is a fairly quick fix. It doesn't take long, and that's all you got to do is just, get a assembly. It's 3 bolts that holds this on the motor. You got 2, like I said, 3 go through the tensioner assembly bracket. Tensioner, like I said, you don't even have to take this tensioner off. That actually goes to the bracket. And so then this bracket bolts to 2 of the bolts that holds the tensioner assembly. So it worked out really well. Like I said, just wanted to make a short video showing, what to do and how to do it. Thank y'all.